What's up, Taiwan? I'm Erika Liu with 10 minutes of news from here in Taiwan and around the world. China caused a momentary uproar on Wednesday. That was after it emerged that the country would impose a 3-day no-fly zone north of Taiwan starting this Sunday. But that news was quickly walked back, with Taiwan's transport ministry saying Beijing would limit the restriction to just 27 minutes. It is not yet clear why China will be closing the airspace, but Taiwan's defense ministry said it would be for, quote, aerospace activity, such as a satellite launch. The closure will be in international airspace that is managed by Taiwan for civilian air traffic. The proposed location lies on a busy route for passenger aircraft traveling from Japan and South Korea.
这大概距离台湾北面大概85海里左右。那北部呢，大家也都知道北部这个不管是往日本、韩国，是往美国整个国际航路是非常多的。
A French warship has passed through the Taiwan Strait. This comes the day after France's President Emmanuel Macron finished a visit to China. The frigate traveled north to the west of the Strait's median line on April 9th. This route went through Chinese-controlled waters and would have needed approval from the Chinese Navy. Macron caused controversy on his China trip when he said Europe should not follow the U.S. on the issue of Taiwan. His comments have been welcomed by Beijing. China has launched an investigation into trade barriers set up by Taiwan. Beijing says Taiwan is restricting imports of almost 2,500 goods, but it has yet to lift its own bans on a range of Taiwanese products, including fruits and seafood, bans Taiwan's government says are politically motivated. Taiwan manufacturing giant Foxconn is pressing ahead with its plans to make electric vehicles. The company says it aims to produce 1 to 2 models each year. It made the announcement while unveiling 3 models at an electric vehicle exhibition in Taipei. Foxconn entered the EV business last year. It is designing cars that will be sold by other brands, both domestic and international. AI developers have come up with 2 new creations they say will change how Taiwan does business. As John Van Trieste reports, the bots will cut down on the need for human workers and help generate more profit.
Meet Gao Yin, Taiwan's latest artificial intelligence innovation. This assistant bot can interact with people and answer any questions they may have in flawless Chinese. Industry insiders say it can stand in for receptionists or staff at information counters.
请问你们有什么展演活动
？2022 Top Rock 打狗季，一次打包流行金曲天王天后。
And replace humans at call centers or customer service hotlines.
一般的企业不太可能养一堆业务，然后打电话跟客户闲聊来卖东西，但是电脑可以。
Other Taiwanese firms are working on bots that gather and analyze customer data. The idea is to reward customers who use company apps or platforms with points or other perks. Once enough customers are on board, the bots get a picture of what they like and dislike, and what their habits are.
你有数据可以做比较精准的决策，这样子，对。
Some AI developers believe we're on the cusp of a future where humans and machines cooperate, where human expertise is still key, but AI can make doing business easier and more efficient than ever before. Eason Pan and John Van Trieste for TaiwanPlus.
Scientists say they have discovered a unique type of clam that's native to Taiwan. Sam Robbins brings us this report on why these mollusks are making experts celebrate.
Not quite Chinese and not quite Japanese. That's how scientists are now describing these clams. Experts say Taiwanese clams are genetically distinct from their neighbors, overturning the previous consensus. Scientists are excited about the finding.
你要先理清说这到底是什么物种，你才能够继续做下去嘛。所以这个发现说我们原来跟周遭的其实是不同的物种，这个是蛮重要的一个发现。
The discovery came after scientists were tasked with repopulating clams in Damsui River. Damsui River flows through Taiwan's capital and is one of the major sources of clams in the country. But upon a closer look at the mollusks, the scientists discovered something a bit fishy.
种类鉴定上其实是有一些疑虑，就是我们搞不清楚到底我们鉴定出来就真的是立文革还是中华文革。
The answer, neither.
在采样的3年以上，然后发现说，不管是养殖的或野生的，然后都没有看到立文革，甚至或中华文革。
After DNA testing, they discovered Taiwanese clams have 9.5 genetic difference from Japanese clams, and 7.6 genetic difference from the Chinese variety. Both figures surpass the 3% threshold for classification as a distinct species. The scientists have now published their results in an international journal and have labeled their discovery the Taiwanese clam, which means now Taiwan's local clams will have their very own distinctive name to call themselves. Leon Lan and Sam Robbins for TaiwanPlus.
Taiwan's most prestigious dance troupe is presenting a new work on Thursday. Cloudgate Dance Theater will perform Lunar Halo as part of Taiwan Week, a theater arts festival. The dance reflects a world reshaped by technology. The show's choreographer, Zheng Zonglong, says a lunar halo was an omen of impending change to ancient societies, while the moon itself watches over developments on Earth. Multiple large LED panels are used to create an effect like a giant smartphone. Dancers interact with this symbol of technology. Zheng says the performance has been well received by international curators.
许多策展人也看得很细，就是在我们的动作体系里面，很多的旋转，很多的拐，那是在西方的身体语会比较少见的。
A new exhibit of rare historic books has opened in Taipei. The books come from two collections, one European and one Asian. Together, they show how books from two different cultures evolved side by side over time. John Van Trieste takes us to the museum for a closer look.
Here at Taipei's National Palace Museum, works from two of history's great libraries are coming face to face. Over a dozen works from the Vatican Library join books from the former library of China's emperors. The Vatican works include works of literature, history, science, mathematics, geography, philosophy, and more, some in ancient manuscript form. And the Palace Museum's own Chinese works are treasures too. They were brought over to Taiwan during the communist takeover of China. One of the curators who has made this exhibit possible is Liu Shixun. She says the exhibit shows off what sets these two traditions of books and reading apart.
纸张上就是有很大的差异。梵蒂冈宗座图书馆里面就藏有非常多用动物皮质或是羊皮纸所制作成的手抄本。那一直要到这个印刷术的普及之后，然后才变成是纸。那相较之下，在明清宫廷的话，一直都是以纸为主。
And what these traditions have in common.
那如果我们从西方来看的话，就是从15世纪，就是古腾堡它的这个活字印刷术的发明之后，印出来的那个书的量也变得很大。那在中国其实也是受这个印刷术的影响也很大。那譬如说像从宋代就是毕生发明那个活字印刷术之后，那这个活字印刷术就一直被使用。
For the most part, the books include titles popular in their time and place. The Vatican collection includes richly decorated Bibles and prayer books, and printed editions of ancient Latin and Greek works. In turn, the Chinese imperial libraries have books on the Confucian classics and Buddhism. Those are alongside great dictionaries and encyclopedias commissioned by the emperors themselves. The exhibit also notes that Europe and China did not exist in intellectual bubbles.
主要就是耶稣会士，就是扮演一个很重要的角色。因为在明清时代来到中国的耶稣会士，他们是借西学来传教。然后有个耶稣会士叫卜弥格，然后他就是把这个明代李时珍的《本草纲目》，然后翻译成拉丁文本。
The curators here say books like these make it clear that scholars in Europe and China tried to understand each other. They say there was a lively exchange between the two sides. From now into July, books from these two cultures are on display side by side, inviting comparisons and an appreciation for two rich traditions of books. Rick Yi and John Van Trieste for TaiwanPlus.
Thank you for watching What's Up Taiwan. Remember to download the TaiwanPlus app for more stories from Taiwan and around the world. Finally, we leave you with images of a circular-shaped Mayan ball game scoreboard discovered by Mexican archaeologists. I'm Erika Liu. Take care and see you next time.